Welcome back, I'm Madeline. We will carry on with the spaceship. That's where we left last time. Just the base mesh, but now we will need to do a remesh and maybe retopologize it for a better workflow as we will sculpt on it just to get smoother shapes. We have to get a flow going for the whole spaceship because this is a good idea for a low poly spaceship, like that kind of style with less and less polys. But we want to do it with high detail. So let's get started. I will apply all the modifiers. Now I don't need any more this empty, and I will join the mesh. I will shade it flat. Now, to ensure I will still have some hard edges on the retopology, like on the wing area, I will do a bevel. It doesn't matter if it's clamping. Let's say that's fine. Also, I will apply the scale just in case. 3 segments. Now if I shade it smooth, these are the hard edges kept by the bevel. Okay. And I will apply it. I will go to mesh property, to remesh. Now maybe I will go lower, let's say 0.3 with an adaptive of 0.01. Every other setting it's fine. And let me see what I get. Well, that's pretty fine. Let's see the statistics. We have 300,000 polygons. Now the good part is that the whole mesh it's joined without any polygons intersecting. It doesn't matter that much that we have these artifacts. Now for the retopologized mesh, I will use software. Let me load in instant mesh, because this topology is not quite good. I found out that Blender will lag up with this kind of geometry, and also is not consistent. As you can see here, it's dense geometry. In this plane I don't have that much geometry. Also here. Now let's carry on. I will save first off, just in case, and I will export it as OBJ. I already tested the mesh. I will name it let's say ship, simple. With selected only. The rest of The settings are fine. I will export the ship. Now that we are finished here, let me load up Instant Mesh. I will leave a link in description for the software. It's an open source software. Now it's accepting OBJ or PLI. I have the OBJ file. Let's select ship. Now that's the ship also here. For the remesh, I keep it as default with quads only. For the sharp crease, I will leave it like that. I will leave all the settings like that. For the target vertex count, maybe I will go with around 30,000. That's a good start for sculpting. And now I will give it a solve for the orientation. And I can select the comb and give an edge flow, just as an idea. As you see, the suggestion, it's adjusting based on the strokes. Now for my purpose, it doesn't matter so much the topology flow, because I will sculpt over it. I won't keep as it. I won't keep the shape as it is. So that's pretty fine. Now for the positioning field, I will also solve. Now it's showing me a suggestion as how the geometry will look. It's pretty good. A good edge flow, but you also can adjust it. As you can see, our strokes are kept, and we can draw more. We can draw more for the positioning. And now I hit extract mesh, pure quads mesh. I will try to keep it as much in 2 quads. And for smoothing, 2 iterations sounds fine. Now I'll extract the mesh, and that's the mesh. As you can see, the flow here, it's a little bit messy, but as I said, we will sculpt over it. So I will hit save. Ship retopo. I will save it. I forgot to that obj is not completing it automatically. Now I hit save. Everything is fine. Now we can close it. Let's open up Blender again. I will import the retopologized mesh. Now, as you can see, the mesh is having 100,000 faces. And let me start my tablet. I will also save. And let's get into sculpt menu. Now I will get the scrape 0.5. Now let's see what I can get. Also, for a better shading, I will change it to matte cap. This matte cap looks fine. And let's see what we can do. I will get the grab. Oh, also, yes, I completely forgot. On Y, no, the axes are messed up. So Z it is. Now let me get it bigger, and now that's a smoother transition. And let's scrape. This edge here looks fine. Maybe I will keep it as it is, as a hard edge. Also, maybe I can get something more smooth here. That's better. This looks fine. Maybe a little bit of smooth. Now this middle edge, it's not what I want exactly, so I will try to get rid of it. Maybe yes, this matcap looks good. Let let me scrape off more. Now here, let's get it smaller. A little bit of smoothness. Again, this middle connection, I don't really want it. And also for this side. More material to scrape. So it's not perfectly flat. Now this side, is not exactly what I want. So scraping more of it should be fine. But I want this edge to be kept later, just to be lost here. Okay. Now I really like how this top part it's looking. So maybe I will exaggerate it, but I will scrape more. Clay strip. Okay. Okay, now we have more thickness around the frame area. For this side, for the bottom side of the globes, this sharp angle, it's looking fine, but here I like to have more of a flow going on. Maybe I'll smooth a little bit this area. This should be fixed. I wanted to feel connected, not just something like that. And also from here, maybe a bigger radius. Now this looks fine. Mm. I messed up something. Now it's solved. I don't know what happened to OBS. Okay, so let me also apply the pressure and maybe a little bit a poly strip, and I will scrape off the material and the crease. And just to show the area better. Let's scrape. Mm. This looks fine. And more scraping. Let me adjust also the wings. These edges are not so appealing. After all, I want a smooth shape for a cylinder here. This should be pretty good. Now for the connection, because now that's not exactly a good connection in between. So I will take the clay strips. Let's see. I will try to get some sort of a connection here, and maybe a smoother transition, and also let's try one here. The bottom side looks useless. Maybe I will smooth it, and more scraping, just to leave it around here, bit of a cutoff. Maybe I will try with the clay strips. Now I get another idea from this edge. And another poly strip here. Now we have a smooth shape. Maybe just a little more here. And here. Let's get a multi-res. I will subdivide 400,000. That's much smoother. Okay. So I will try some kind of a buffer here. And also here. Let me take a look. Yes. No. Point 2. No. Maybe a harder scrape. Yeah, I'll put it to 1. So I can get this kind of a hard edge. Here I will try to push inwards the geometry, as from here I will have some pipes going out. That's a pretty good shape. Maybe that's too hard. 0.7. And from here, as I said, I will have some pipes going on, so let me get it harder. 0.5 with a constant radius, maybe 60. Yes. That's too big. 40. Perfect. Okay. Here I will do a mask, just as a point of reference where the pipe will enter back into the body. That's the masking. I don't need any strength. Okay. Now I will invert the mask and we have inflate or deflate. Let me get a bigger string. Maybe that's too much. Okay, I can clear the mask. Now I have some pipes. Well, the place of the pipes. Some smaller pipes will go from here to somewhere around here, but they will lay down, they will be laid down far away from the body. I don't need to draw them right from here. So they will go around this area. Now I want the circle to interfere with this edge, so I can get some kind of this shape, just to get some variation to this body edge. So let me mask again. Here, and the pipes will fit inside of here. again, fill, no, invert, deflate, now I have already 47 minutes. I will try to keep the videos short in time. Maybe I will sculpt just a little bit more, and I will do a second part with more details laid down. In the sculpting. Now I will try something like this. Okay, 30. Let's see. That's pretty much it for the second part of Spaceship and the first part of sculpting. I will come back with adding more details to the sculpting And after that we will need to do retopology to add some plates, not just a singular body shape. That's it for the moment. Let me save. Now, if you liked the video, please subscribe and give me a like. It would be so helpful to carry on with the videos. And until then, bye.